guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video. So, INT Gogeta was announced in the celebration info to have the next big-time 120% lead EZA. So this is obviously going to be very, very interesting to see what's going to happen with our boy INT Gogeta. How ridiculous is he going to be with his EZA, right? And I figured I've already got him at full level 10 links. At this point, I have all of the 120% leads at full level 10 links, so I'm ready for all their EZAs. Let's go ahead and test out how strong our boy INT Gogeta is going to be. So we are starting out here on the Movie Hero / Fusion team. And we'll kind of go ahead and take a look. So we have them linked up with the STR Gotenks right here. That's going to get us quite a few links, right? Like, that's the thing about Gogeta units, is their links are very, very good, right? So we have what? Golden Warrior, Super Saiyan, Prepared for Battle, Fuse Fighter, and Fierce Battle. So we have what? Over in a Flash and Experienced Fighters are on the table right here. Over in a Flash gives key and attack, and then Experienced Fighters gives attack, right? So those are two sort of attack links we don't have up right now. I actually, you know what I think I need to do is have Gogeta in slot 1. I think I'm going to finish this Metal Cooler off right away. So I'm actually going to do this. What's Gogeta's defense? 58k is pretty low. That's definitely his weakness. Yeah, okay. So 2.47... super effective against all types. That's he's still so good. Yo. That's why, like, again, in order, I think, to be like good, decent nowadays, you really do have to be north of a 2 million attack stat. I mean, dude, look at INT Gogeta. He came on April 28th of 2017, and this boy is putting up damage like that. Like, that's insane. Alright, so because of the fact that we have that Gotenks round who gets the support type buff, when there is multiple enemies, I will make sure that at least some of these Metal Coolers survive. So one sort of, I don't know, I guess you could kind of say it's a bit of a weakness for INT Gogeta. It's just a lack of category teams. I mean, he's only on 5, right? Fusion, Movie Hero, Super Saiyan, Otherworld Warriors, and Final Trump Card, but several of these teams are some people's favorite teams. But the thing is, Fusion / Movie Hero, we need new buffs for these teams, right? Like, Fusion, I mean, Fusion doesn't necessarily need a new leader, but Movie Hero does, because all we have is the AGL Blue Gogeta. He, of course, is going to be great for any of these different Fusion units, but it's just been long enough that we definitely do need a new leader for that Movie Hero team. Wow, we really almost we almost took down all these Metal Coolers, man. And that's me. Like, if I hadn't, wow, if that AGL Gogeta at the end supered, wow, that would have been so annoying. Okay, so here we'll have everything active except for Experienced Fighters, and of course we have that 40% attack buff. Does Gotenks give 40% attack and defense, or just 40% attack? It's 40% attack and defense, right? Yeah. 1 key, 40% attack and defense. Makes this Gotenks an interesting option for Super Battle Road, right? The fact that he's able to do that. What's Gogeta's defense? Again, 58k. It's not the greatest, but Gogeta only is giving 130% defense, right? No, because INT Gogeta's on Movie Heroes, so he's getting 170% attack and then 150% defense. Okay. Let's see. INT Gogeta, 2.59. I mean, remember, he is super effective against all types. So really, that's over like a 4 million attack set right there. 4 million! INT Gogeta. Like, he's good. Like, his EZA, I mean, really, all they have to do, right? I think maybe 130% attack and defense at the start of turn. He's already effective against all types, and then like 1 or 2 small other things. And like, this INT Gogeta doesn't need a lot of work to be insane, man. He really doesn't. Alright, so now we're on the Otherworld Warrior / Revived Warrior. This is a team that I actually really enjoy and really like, led by Angel Golden Frieza. Now, the only thing I will say, though, right, is that, I mean, Angel Golden Frieza is not necessarily the best leader for Gogeta, just because Gogeta has a really strong key link set, right? Prepare for battle, over in a flash, fuse fighter. So key is like never going to be a struggle for this INT Gogeta unless you're just completely running him out of place on a team, right? So because of that, I mean, I don't know. The Otherworld Warrior leader unit, the Super Saiyan 3 Goku definitely would be sort of better for this, right? Because he does give the full 170% buff, but you also, like, people don't run him on the friends list because Otherworld Warriors / Super Saiyan 3, like, what the hell were they thinking? Did they think people were going to run that team? Like, I will never know, right? All right, so this is going to be pretty good, right? We're going to have Super Saiyan. We have Prepared for Battle. We have Experienced Fighters, all with Super Saiyan 4 Bardock, and then we have Fierce Battle with Kid Buu, right? Remember, Super Saiyan 4 Bardock is, of course, a revived warrior unit. So, you know, that's the other good thing, too, is that Revived Warrior / Otherworld Warrior is actually a pretty good sort of, like, combo of teams. It's just Otherworld Warrior, like, we do need to have, like, a celebration, 2.49 right there. We do need to have, like, sort of a celebration geared around getting Otherworld Warrior, like, buffs, right? Like, we need, like, some sort of summon banner, like similar to like what Heroes got, or like think about like when they first started introducing tournament power units years ago, when like they had like the Tech Android 17 and like Topo and Bergamo and stuff. Like they introduced a whole bunch of units on just a banner like that. They need to do that with Otherworld Warriors, you know, with like Olibo and like, you know, Frog and like just a lot of different characters like that. That sort of again could just get introduced into the game in one of those banners. Like, you know, potential free-to-play units, maybe an EZA for Super Saiyan, Kaioken Goku, and stuff like that. But, like, Otherworld Warriors, like, there's potential there for that team to not be the worst ever, right? And, you know, we still could get several different variations of Gogeta. Like, just Super Gogeta, the same named character as this unit we're looking at today, could easily get, like, a standalone summonable LR. And then, of course, we can get the transforming, you know, Goku and Vegeta into Gogeta. Like, there's still a lot of options we could get, right? All right, let's see how good Angel Golden Frieza is going to be on this turn. I love Angel Golden Frieza. He is, whew! He's a handful, yeah. 5.3, huh? When you've got like just like a linking partner like that, where it's just like, all right, all 7 links activate, and then it's just like, okay, have fun with this amount of damage right here. Keep in mind that Frieza, he has to get here first before he has his full sort of attacking passive. So that attack set right there is going to go way up right there once he gets hit. I also brought this Super Saiyan Bardock just for a little bit of extra support, right? That'll be good for our boy Gogeta. Okay, so Majin Vegeta will work well with Gogeta, at least in the fact that they'll have Over in a Flash and Super Saiyan. Obviously, it'd be better if we had Fierce Battle, but, you know, it is what it is, right? It's fine. I guess we'll keep Kid, like, for this run, we'll keep our boy Kid Buu. I know I love memeing all the time, like, you know, oh boy, let's see this showcase for this unit. Oh, look, Kid Buu. Every team, but it's like, even I have to get, like, Kid Buu on one of these runs, right? Like, you know, the 50% attack and defense, like, it is meaningful. 2.28 right there. Not bad. I mean, Gogeta, again, look at these consistent numbers we're putting up. Like, obviously, we do need to see what Gogeta's going to look like without support, but, oh, that's pretty good for Majin Vegeta, but these are, like, very, I would say, capable and strong numbers that we are seeing from this Gogeta, like, pretty much every single turn, right? Like, the boy is strong. There's just no doubt about that, right? All right, here. So I think Golden Frieza, we're actually probably going to finish this Vegito in one turn right here. Yeah, especially with Super Saiyan 4 Bardock, who's going to do a guaranteed crit. So, like, this Frieza now has his full passive active, taking him above 3 mil, right? And then Super Saiyan 4 Bardock is above 80, or he's above 90%. He's going to be able to do his guaranteed crit. So, yeah, this Vegito is going to get one phase pretty easily. We didn't even make it to Bardock. 4.88 right there without support. I think, like, Golden Frieza is strong, man. And then all the other things he could do, like the stunning and the attack lowering and, you know, the good defense. Angel Golden Frieza is definitely a very, very capable unit. All right, so we'll get this attack set right here. Then we might go to, like, the Super Saiyan team or something like that, maybe. So here we have Super Saiyan, Prepared for Battle, and then Fierce Battle. 60k defense on this turn for our boy INT Gogeta, so that's not bad. So see what attacks that he gets right here, and then again, we'll move on to another team, right? There are a lot of units who are going to work well with Gogeta's link set, by the way. Super Saiyan, prepared for battle, over in a flash, fuse fighter, experienced fighter, fierce battle, golden warrior, like, it's going to be super easy, right, to find units that are going to fit those. I mean, I would say the most common teams people are going to run this Gogeta on would definitely be stuff like Final Trump Card, you know, Movie Hero Fusion. Like, those are the big ones. I guess Super Saiyan as well, obviously, right? But like, Super Saiyan is just, it is such a crazy team. Like, it really is. All right, so there's Gogeta. I think my Gogeta has full additional, too. So, whew, that's like... That's a lot of damage he did right there. Now, he's taking a lot of damage in return, but that's why his EZA is going to be so crazy. They literally could give him no extra offensive potential at all, and he's going to be completely fine. But imagine if they just make him like a defensive god on top of everything. Like, super effective against all types is still a very crazy mechanic. All right, so now we are on the final trump card / Potara team. I want to get a rotation with Gogeta without support, but just the way things are breaking, we're constantly getting the support with him. So this is Gogeta with only Fierce Battle, but we have, again, a lot, 70k defense right there. We have a lot of very powerful support type units on rotation, God Topo as well as Supremo 5-time. Both of them, again, giving very, very high numbers of both attack and defensive support. 2.16, right? But again, Gogeta has a very good link set and a very common link set, so I think even without support, right, Gogeta's going to be putting up very, very good numbers when it comes to damage-wise, especially when we consider, like, the super effective against all types and all that, and the fact that Gogeta does get his attack buff as start of turn. It's not like Gogeta is a attack buff on super attack character, where those characters, you know, they tend to not look as absolutely insane without supports, right? Like, supports are really needed for them to put up those redonkulous, like, crazy juggernaut numbers. Think of something like Super Saiyan 4 Broly, right? Like, one reason he always looks so impressive is you'll see a Super Saiyan 4 Vegito linked up where they have most of their main links active, plus the support for a character that gets the attack buff on Super, right? Okay, so here we go. Now we'll have Super Saiyan, Over in a Flash, Fuse Fighter, and Fierce Battle. I'll go ahead and let's have God Topo Super Attack first. No way he finishes off this Goku. What's our defense looking like? 56k, not the craziest, but we have some solid support right there for our boy INT Gogeta. And then I guess we'll look at Gogeta on one more team. And again, I want to make sure to at least get one rotation where we don't have any support type buffs active. All right, so that's a little bit of an attack buff right there for Gogeta. 2.4 with God Topo, who's giving a 40% attack buff. Wait. Does God Topo give 40%? I always forget what God Topo does. Because I know his damage reduction is similar to 17's, but in terms of what that actual support type buff is, I always get that mixed up after his EZA, right? Yeah, so our boy God Topo, all allies 1 key and 40% attack and defense. Very, 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 very solid EZA unit that God Topo is. Yeah, 70% attack, and it's so crazy, like, you see what he was before his EZA and after. Like, that's why, like, dude, Gogeta, I'm telling y'all, this INT Gogeta is going to be special. Like, I really consider, to me, there was 3 candidates, I thought, for best of the 120% lead EZAs. I thought INT Gogeta, STR Janemba, and Physical Cooler was likely to be the best of the 10 leaders, right? Now, obviously, the Super Saiyan 4s potentially could be super insane. I mean, honestly, I feel like Super Saiyan 3 Angel Goku could be absolutely ridiculous as well. But to me, INT Gogeta, it like kind of like I was feeling like it's free that he'd be the best of the superclass leaders. So we're gonna see what they're gonna do with him. But I have very, very high hopes, right? And then again, it's very difficult to tell to me who's gonna be better, Cooler or Janemba, because INT Janemba is still like untouchable, amazing, fantastic, stupendous, all that shit, right? Alright, so Gogeta right here, again, Super Saiyan, Over in a Flash, Fuse Fighter, Fierce Battle. So this is going to be the same attacks that we saw last turn right there. So pretty good, though. INT Gogeta, very, very good. Alright, so I guess we'll finish up. Let's look at Gogeta on the Super Saiyan team. And then, again, we'll go ahead and finish up the video there. And again, I'll also want to make sure to get that rotation without support. I feel like it's very, very important to see where these units stack up without having, you know, monsters like God Topo and Kid Buu and Supremo 5-time and Demon Goddess Toa. So like they make pretty much any damn unit look good, right? We need to see what he's doing without those types of beasts around. All right, so now I always think it's very important to not have any support here. So the two Gogetas linked together, they're going to have everything except for, I think that's experienced fighters right there. So that's going to be a very good linking partner. And again, I've already done a level 10 link showcase for this AGL Gogeta, and he is still very, very strong as well. But the one thing about him is that he's also got quite a bit more defense, as you guys can see. INT Gogeta is also going to link fairly well with AGL Super Vegito, right? As you guys can see, the only things they don't have is experienced fighters and over in a flash. So like that's the thing, like these are common units people are going to want to run on some of these big time teams, like again Final Trump Card, you know, Super Saiyan, Fusion, movie hero type characters. And like it's just this INT Gogeta is just gonna be, I think they could make him just like a defensive wall like that. Like do we don't have a Gogeta that's just like pure def, because like think of the movie, right? Wait, you don't stun, do you? Please tell me you don't stun. Okay, good. Think of the movie, right? 2.19 without support, by the way. But again, Gogeta's just start of turn attack buff, so it's not like, you know, his attack stat is quadrupling from support, like, you know, these units that get attack buffs on super attack, right? But think of Gogeta in the movie where Janemba literally just is like, wham! And Gogeta, like, doesn't even, like, his clothes like don't even move. I actually don't know if that's true. I think his clothes, his vest might sway from the force of Janemba's punch, but like he just eats that shit and stands there. Gogeta's like, okay, are you gonna do something that I'm gonna feel this time, Janemba? Right? So it's like, I think it's okay if they just give us, like, because, you know, we have all these Vegito units that have, like, 80% damage reduction on normals and stuff like that. Look at Physical Vegito, who just explodes his defense as he's super attacking after Vegito Blues EZA, right? So, like, I think we could get, like, this Gogeta, seriously, they could keep him at 120% attack, maybe make it 130% attack, and then just go, like, full defense after that, right? Like, he already lowers attack. What if he just like, stacks defense, right? I don't know. I could easily see him, so his Soul Punisher after this EZA, he could raise attack and defense for one turn, immense damage, and then lower attack and defense for one turn. I think that's a very possible of what we could see, right? All right, now, one thing I'm definitely not going to do, right, is put INT Gogeta in front of Android 13. Android 13 can do craziness. So we don't have Golden Warrior activated anymore now that Blue Gogeta has transformed, but Golden Warrior is only just Ki. That doesn't actually matter. Ki and lowering enemy defense. Oh boy! Lowering enemy defense. Woo! That's something else. Actually, I'm going to let Namek Goku super attack first, because Namek Goku will give a small little attack buff, because we saw what the rotation was last time. This is literally like the same exact rotation that we had last turn, right? But why don't we just go ahead and see Namek Goku doing that little bit of an attack buff right there? And then this will probably be the last turn that we do, right? Because, again, we still had the two Gogetas linked up. They just don't have Golden Warrior anymore. But again, it's just one Ki and enemy's defense minus 10%. That's such a bummer. Yeah, Golden Warrior is one of those links like Fear and Faith, where they just, you know, decided, like, yeah, we're just not going to buff it. Like, it sucks. Because, really, you know, I don't, like, 2 Ki and 5% attack and defense is fine, right? 1 Ki and 5% attack and defense is fine. 2.31 now. That's great. Without, like, a traditional support, right? Like, again, Namek Goku kind of giving an attack buff on super attack, but without a traditional support, that's how high this unit is, who's almost 4 years old, right? This Gogeta is going to be 4 years old in, like, 5 months. So, you know, I would say that's pretty good. I could have, you know, I probably should have put a sticker on him for this. Actually, you know, we're going to finish this video, this Link Level 10 video. I am going to put a sticker on INT Gogeta. Why not, right? Because he's about to get his EZA. Typically, I would do this at the start of the, you know, when he gets his EZA, we'll do another Level 10 Link showcase for him, obviously. But I feel like right now, giving him a sticker is definitely something we should do, right? INT Gogeta right there. I have 26. I think I can afford to put a sticker on him with my with my 25 remaining, huh? So there's his sticker effect here. Let's just go to my box, and there he is right there. So that's not bad. Definitely looks good. We'll take it. You know, for one of these older units like this, sure. So here was INT Gogeta, full level 10 links. My INT Gogeta does have a level 5 attack node. I guess that is important to mention, right? But I thought he's very impressive. Like, he's good now, right? Like, the attack numbers he's doing, you know, 2.5 and stuff like that. Remember, it's super effective against all types. So he's actually, like, these are, like above, like, a 4 million attack stat in terms of, like, damage that he's putting out. So, like, he's still super good. And, again, like, this is why, like, units, to be good now, you got to be hitting at least that 2 million attack stat number, when that's what, like, INT Gogeta 4 years old is doing. But for a while, INT Gogeta was thought of as the best TUR for a reason, right? So let me know what you guys think of INT Gogeta, full level 10 links. Thanks, guys, for watching, and I'll catch y'all next time.